Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. The BVI Nurses Association is this May celebrating the month of May, of course, globally, that is known as Nurses Month. Of course, we have a very vibrant association in the Virgin Islands that is continuing to fight the good fight as it pertains to the career of nursing. Today I'm joined by President and Secretary just to discuss the month of activities and how you, the public, can be a part of it. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye.
No.
In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Vibe! All right. Monet! Voice!
Baby, yeah.
Road TV!
There's a meeting in my bed.
Alkaline!
Yeah, see some we and create waves like the ocean, yeah.
Freddie Jackson!
Oh, my lady.
Gramps Morgan!
Feels like heaven surrounds me.
And more! The 24th, 25th, and 26th of May 2024. The Virgin Islands Music Festival. 60 beats, one vibe.
For more information, visit virginislandsmusicfestival.com.
Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, I am joined by Assistant Secretary Hardia Lawrence and President of the BVI Nurses Association, Miss Libby Hagley. Ladies, I want to thank you for your time and welcome to our platform.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here.
Wonderful. So, over the years, the course of my life, I've been able to understand just a little bit more about how important and pivotal and how essentially the role of a nurse is not an easy one. Of course, caregiving and providing a pivotal service. But you ladies, the nurses that really serve the public, sometimes go unnoticed. I want to speak about the role of the BVI Nurses Association and the impact it's been having on the community. President, I'll start with you.
The role of the association is to speak to nursing and the community so that both the community and nursing can know what they are getting from each other. And I would read to you from the founders of the association why the association started and the purpose of the association. And the BVI Nurses Association was formed in 1971. Wow. So we have been around for a long time, and was inaugurated at a formal ceremony and cocktail party at Fort Bort on St. Ursula's Day, which is October 21st, 1971. And the association was established to inform and educate the BVI populace on all matters pertaining to professional nursing and to the emerging scope and practice of nursing in the BVI. And that mandate has not changed.
Beautiful.
It remains the same even now in 2024.
Wonderful. And Nurse Lawrence, being a member of the association, I want to speak about your observation and what it means for you to be a part of this association.
What it means to be a part of the association, it means that, you work together in one accord to get things done. Most times, nurses may go unnoticed because we don't have nobody to fight for us. So the association is like a backbone. Whatever you're going through, you know, you contact the Nursing Association, you say that this is what is happening to me, like in my workplace, what can you do for me? So the Nursing Association now will then go and meet with whomever it is to get things done, to set things straight for nurses.
Amazing. So essentially, in addition to what you mentioned, Nurse Hagley, the association is serving as a connectivity to nurses and perhaps their employers and the community. You're serving as a representative for nurses. Beautiful. We have a jam-packed month of activities for the month of May, and I want to begin by speaking about that. Begin and tell us about the month of activities.
We start off by blessing God and praising God, because nursing is a profession of care and God is love. So because of that, we start off with a church service. This church service will be held this year in Jos Van Dyke at Beacon of Hope Church. We would leave West End at 9 a.m. to attend church there. On Monday, there will be a panel discussion on our current theme, which is our nurses, our future, the economic power of care. And that theme came from the International Council of Nurses. And they are saying that care and nurses have an economic power. We change societies, we change lives, we change economies. So based on that, we are going to have this panel discussion. There are 4 persons on the panel. One is our CNO, Mrs. Justin Hannibal. She will be talking about the future of nursing in the BVI. Then we'll have Mrs. Benjamin, the manager of NHI. She'll be talking of nurses in the past in the BVI. We have Miss Ann Peters from Grenada, former nurse educator, a former minister of health. She now has a school. So she will be actually speaking on the economic impact nurses can make in a community. And by no means least, Apostle Vivian Duncan will be another speaker speaking about the economic power of care and where God sits in this theme, our nurses, our future, the economic power of care. So he will encapsulate the whole thing and give us a godly view of how our theme applies to us as nurses.
All right, and then on the 7th, we have a exciting and fun bingo night. Tell us about that and its location.
Yes, the bingo night will be at Mulligan's. So I would like to say thank you to Captain Mulligan for having us on Monday. Our prizes are, they're small prizes, but it's a fun night.
It's a fun activity.
It's a fun night. Yes, it's a night for us to mingle, get to know one another, because it's for all nurses in the BVI. It's not just for BVI HSA, it's nurses in the private sector, public sector. All of us come together and have some fun. So we will have a TV, a 55-inch TV, food processor, air fryer, maybe some perfumes, gift certificates. So I'm also inviting you to come out and join in the fun.
My team and I love a good bingo,
on Tuesday night.
That's fine. All right,
okay.
And I was going to also add that we want the public also to come if they can, because it will be like a fundraiser. So it's not just focused on the nurses. So everybody can come and let us have fun and make some money for the association.
Beautiful.
Yes.
All right. And then continuing on, we have a very special day, which I love the concept. Tell us about it.
No, Lawrence, you could go ahead and speak about it. Okay. This concept came about from the last executive of the association. And based on that, just as how you say you love the concept, I fell in love with that concept, where you love a nurse. It doesn't matter, it could be a rose, it could be a cup, as what we have here. It could be a candy, a chocolate, and it's called Love a Nurse Day. But the public will be given to us. And that day we will be receiving all presence from all aspects of the community.
Wonderful.
There is no limitations, there is no restrictions. Once you know of a nurse, once that nurse has done something good for you, show up, show your appreciation. It can be a t-shirt, it could be a cup, it could be a chocolate, it could be a sweetie, it could be a mint, it could be a rose, it could be a bouquet of flowers.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, not only if the nurse has done something for you as a person,
It's your
but if the
family, yeah.
nurse has done anything for your family, your
Yes.
friends, and you appreciate it, then you can just gift them anything at all.
Amazing. Love the concept. And continuing on, our evening reception.
On Thursday, and this story is funnier. The vice president, which is Michelle and George Smith, she called a day and she said, what you think about the governor doing something for us for Nurses Week? So I said, okay, draft the letter. I'll see how, we connect the dots and probably get to the governor's office. My workplace is close to the governor's office. So I did reach out, wrote the email, sent it. I called. They tell me, oh, well, the person who's supposed to deal with it out on leave. So she said, resend it to me. The person who answered the phone said, resend it to me. I resend it. They acknowledged the letter. Couple days later, the governor visited hospital. And I said to him, I said to the security, may I speak to the governor, please? So he went and he told him. And the governor said, did you not see my response? I said, no, sir. He said, okay, give me your number. 30 minutes later, I got a call. And we have this reception in Nurses' honor. So to this current governor, I would like to express a heartfelt thank you on behalf of all nurses in the BVI.
All right, look at you, Governor Proust.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. And
Oh,
that's an
yes.
evening reception at Government
Yes, it's
House.
cocktail.
And it is strictly for nurses.
Yes,
All right,
it is for nurses.
Beautiful. And then we're closing out the week of activities with a professional day. Tell
Yes.
us about what we can expect.
The professional day starts off with an opening ceremony, and all the dignitaries. Yes. The Minister of Health will be there. The Chief Nursing Officer will be there. We have extended invitation to the Permanent Secretary. Once she has time, I think she would be there too. That will be happening at the Moorings Conference Room.
Okay.
So after that opening ceremony, we will have a guest speaker, a featured speaker, all of that. After that opening ceremony, we will do some educational presentations. And this year, we'll be speaking about communication in nursing. We'll be talking about leadership in nursing. We will also be talking about the economic power of nursing, but we will also be including wealth building for nurses and investment, because normally as a nurse, our head do not go into economics. Most times we don't think money. We think care, we think love, we think, we put it all out there. We give all the energy that we have to this thing of caring for people who are ill. But we never look at our financial aspect where we go into other businesses in nursing. So this team actually woke something up in me.
Okay.
When I saw the economic power of care, I said, okay, when you talk economics, I think money. But in this sense, they talk economics not only in the qualifier of money, but also of care and the impact nurses have when they care for patients properly on society, on their families, and on the community as a whole. So in this team covers all of that. So we have some investment teaching. I think Mr. Faulkner will be doing that.
Great selection.
We'll be doing something on nursing ethics. And when I look at the list of people presented, I think I see on ethics, I see Honorable Myron Walwyn.
Okay.
He will be there presenting on ethics. Because ethics have some legal components to it. So for that, I would like to express my appreciation and thank you to the Honorable for
Wonderful.
doing that.
Beautiful.
And I think that, and I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking, because normally when we think economics, when we think investment, most times we think it's like a big sum of money. But what I've noticed in this community, there are some businessmen that started very small. They had small jobs, but when you look at them, they have expanded into car rentals. You see them in trucking, and you know that they have worked hard to go branch out in such things.
Brick by brick.
Yes. So I want us as nurses to think about branching out. That economics, I want when we retire, we could say, sit down, sit on the veranda, have a nice cup of coffee, or in the evening we have a glass of wine. And that economic thing does not...
Enjoy your retirement.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And you said, okay, I'll go on a cruise this year. I'll be visiting Italy this year. I'll be visiting Paris this year.
And be able to enjoy.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful.
After you have worked so hard and cared for so many persons throughout your life, you should be cared for.
Totally agree.
We just need to know that money in the bank is not money at all. Economic invest, that's the way to go.
Beautiful. And there's one more activity that we didn't mention that I think is pretty cool. There is a talent beyond the uniform.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about that.
Oh, it will be wonderful. This too, I'm extending a special invitation to you. We have ticket selling, and GNC has some, HASIM has some, and the association executive, which is myself, Nurse Lawrence, Nurse Valrose, Nurse Rosa Ravira Seaman, and Nurse Olive are selling tickets at the price of $10 for adults, $5 for children under 12. And this talent beyond the uniform will be all nurses. We will be singing, we will be dancing, we will be dramatizing, we will be in the form of poems. Some of us play musical instruments, so we'll have that too as part of our program. Oh yes, but it's all nurses.
And that event is going to be on May 11th at 6:30 p.m. of course at the Multipurpose Sports Complex.
Oh
and
yes.
The viewers are definitely encouraged to participate. Ladies, you have been doing a remarkable job. It's a jam-packed month of activities, and particularly within this week, I want to take this opportunity to commend you both on really charting the way forward, as well as the rest of the organization. I want to take this time to extend a personal invitation to you. Once the month of activities is over, I have an open invitation to you to come back and let's meet the association. If they're not too shy, if they're not too nervous, have them come back into the public and see who the members of the BVI Nurses Association are. Is that fine?
That is fine.
All right. And before you go, I'd like each of you to just give some closing remarks and speak to the public, and most importantly, encourage them to come out to these events.
As you heard, the month of May we're celebrating nurses. We have a lot of activity. We have fundraiser. So we want the public to come out, enjoy the month with us. Show us you love us, show us you care. Thank you.
The month of May is also Florence Nightingale's birthday. Florence Nightingale is an icon in nursing. The 12th of May is her birthday. So the week ends really on the 12th of May. From the 5th of May, we'll be celebrating. Our celebration will be with God. It will be at Jos Van Dyke. Come out, join us. We will be there with Bishop Frandy Martin to celebrate Nurses Week and to bless nursing within the British Virgin Islands community. Please come out and join us for every activity that we have. We have cared for this community. We have toiled. Most of us as nurses has toiled in this community. So community, as we have shown you love, come out and show us love. Under our theme, our nurses, our future, the economic power of care.
Beautiful. Ladies, I want to thank you once again for stopping by the studio, and I'll let you get back to caring for the BVI community. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
for having us.
It was a pleasure being here, and I look forward for you meeting the entire team.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Viewers, that is all the time we have. You've been watching 284 Media out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Of course, I want to encourage you to stay tuned. Of course, later this evening we have our 7 p.m. newscast encompassing all the news happening not only locally but regionally and internationally. I'm Ron Grant. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.